Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to take you on a memorable journey back to the place where I was born and raised, a small remote village hidden among the mountains of Bhutan. I want to share my story with you all. The story of a little girl who grew up in a remote village. When I was growing up, there was no electricity, no roads, and no internet. As a child, I spent my days playing in the fields, looking after the cattle, and collecting firewood from the forest. My day usually began around 6 o'clock in the morning. As the sun slowly appeared from behind the mountains, I would get ready for the day, and one of my first tasks was collecting firewood from the forest. The firewood helped keep our family warm during the cold evenings and allowed us to cook our meals. I also collected leaves for our cattle, which were used as bedding to keep them warm and comfortable at night. After lunch came the part of the day I remember most. I would take the cattle into the forest to graze. Just me, the cattle, and the endless mountains around us. Looking back now, it feels unbelievable that such a young child spent hours alone in a huge forest. Yet at that time, it felt completely normal. I would spend the entire afternoon wandering through the jungle, following the cattle wherever they went. Sometimes I sang songs to myself as I skipped along the narrow paths, playing with stones, leaves, and branches. Those simple moments filled my days, and somehow the hours passed without me even noticing. The mountains, rivers, forests, birds, and animals were enough to fill my days with adventure. Another memory that stays close to my heart is the orange season. I used to carry baskets of oranges on my back while walking along the mountain trails. Together with my friends, we would make our way to the roadside to sell them. The oranges gave us a little pocket money, and those long walks through the hills remain some of my most unforgettable childhood memories. The journey was never easy. I still remember carrying a few oranges in my pockets before leaving home. I would stop from time to time, peel an orange, and enjoy its sweet taste while admiring the mountains around me. This land was not only my home, it was my source of life. Around our house, we grew vegetables such as cabbage, chili, garlic, ginger, and beans. Our main food was corn, and I still remember those long evenings when the sun disappeared behind the mountains and darkness slowly covered the village. I was busy grinding corn and buckwheat every night. The sound of grinding stone echoed through our home while we prepared food for the next day. At that time, it felt like a normal part of everyday life. But looking back now, I realize how much hard work and effort went into every meal we ate. The most precious memories I have are of my late mother. She worked hard every single day to care for our family. Seeing her in the garden growing vegetables, preparing meals, and coming home after a long day of labor is something I will never forget. Her hands were rough from years of hard work, and her face often looked exhausted from carrying the weight of our family struggles. Looking back now, I cannot imagine how tired she must have been during those moments. As a child, I thought her strength would last forever. I never imagined there would come a day when I would have to live without her. Life took her away too early, and that is a pain I carry every day. I missed you, Mom. You will always be in my heart. Another sadness I carry in my heart is being far away from my father. After losing my mother, my father became even more precious to me. Today, I live thousands of miles away from him. I never imagined that one day I would be living so far away from him. I hope that one day I can return to the place and spend more time with my father. The distance between us is painful, but my love and respect for him will never fade. This school is where I spent my primary days. This school was more than a place of learning. It's where I made friends, played games, joined culture show, laughed, dreamed, and slowly discovered the world beyond my village. I still remember how excited I felt every time I kicked the ball as hard as I could giving all my strength. Home is not just a place, it's the people, memories, and love that stays in our heart forever.